The web's World Achieve has done theft brands intelligent characteristic though facilitating, and business community are loser billions as a outcome. So which should they be making to defend themselves? While two new opulence Vogue boutiques outdoor in the Chinatown of Renhua the summer, it was difficult to speak they were counterfeit at first. The storefronts, that emerging to own to the opulence brands Loius Vuitton and Prada, drill enormous photos of model posing in legal-looking meantime the shelves were packed in chic handbags and auxiliary equipment. It was just the misspelled brand how gave the play off. One store named himself Loius Vuitton, the some Plada. The is the planet of intelligent characteristic, intellectual property, identity theft, that expenses Europe companies won on €60 bn, £52 bn, in loose turnover every year, onto figures of the EU's intelligent characteristic office space. In its largest latter examination, 7% of EU countrymen told they had deliberately purchased fake means in the recent 12 months. But critics say the dark marketplace stifles the growth of pioneering youthful companies and expenses jobs. Down there are as well powerful links among forgery and organized criminality and kid labor, says Alex Newman, an intelligent characteristic specialist at law company Irwin Mitchell. Authorities closed downward the counterfeit Loius Vuitton and Prada shops in Renhua during days, but some big brands operational in China include not been so happy. In 2016, for copy, Pome lose a trademark struggle versus a China company marketing handbags and some skin consumer goods with the behalf iPhone. China is amongst a quantity of countries routinely singled out as a resource of IP identity theft, but business community say the issue is world. We include seen copycats for lot many decades, at first start in the deceased 1940s, and it is a uninterrupted question we transactions in, says Kryruf Trank, a representative for Lego. This just distinction is how present globalization tool how in question how was one day concluded is now world. The Federation of Little Business Community says 9% of little UK firms include had their IP rights infringed on more than rather than one event, frequently by firms operational on UK ground. Characteristically, the implicated activities love trademark identity theft or patent application violation, though copy of means was the largest overall appeal. Examples involve supermarkets making consumer goods how they're the identical as stigmatized ones and though include such names. In August, for sample, household worst company latch and yogurt manufacturer The Joint both of charged Aldi of copy their means. The Deutsche discount store says how no of its customers include complained of creature misguided and it follows stringent copyright law guidance, but the two firms are yet examining take legislative activity. As a contender mark in a little crew it's for disappointing. Mr. Newman says supermarkets frequently get off in it by manufacturing tweaks so means aren't identical, outgoing it outdoor for them to claim how the differences are quite to escape violation. Following was charged of a flagrant violation of an pet printing top for family, in the clothes though emerging to imitate a distinguishing logotype. Frequently by the period the style rights holder gets circle to making whatever, the charged business will be shut to marketing via the garments in issue, Mr. Newman says. It will later act for period before it can tell, we've stopped marketing the currently that foliage the business approving violation, unwilling to expend the period and cash take them to trial since the potential finance pay in out will frequently not excuse the price. To defend themselves, firms should do certainly they include recorded trademarks and some forms of IP in any nation they work in. But yet do not worry, says Sonali Parekh, Chief of Politics for the Federation of Little Business Community, FSB. She blames absence of knowledge and anxiety on the expenses. Later down there's anxiety how if you folder for a patent application you will alarm human beings to your style and they will pinch it later back up it, she says. Yet if you do anything you keep yours industry though more than vulnerable. Evident as it might appear, firms should as well speak estimated copyists to halt, though on a tertiary of firms whose IP rights are infringed do no try to get activity, the FSB says. Mr. Newman says the is a error. Though if you don't eventually sue, a legislative email needing they stop and cease will frequently solve the issue out of departure to trial, and may though conduct to a finance community, he advises. For such operational in overseas markets, familiarizing oneself in regional IP laws, that differ considerably of nation to nation, is urgent, though places love China are enhancing coercion. In November, for copy, Lego won renminbi, £503,000, in damages of China companies how had sold out imitator house sets by the behalf Lepin. At the period the Dutch toymaker praised the extended efforts of China authorities to defend intelligent characteristic. We don't reason equitable contest but unjust contest is bad for the easy cause how consumer are misguided and our rights are disrupted, says Mr. Ruff Trank K, who hopes such a victories will be a precautionary to capacity copyists. Ours mark is named for creature top quality assurance and consumer requirement to aware which they are purchase is actual Lego.